to the grind. What we're trying to do is level up our watch score, and we're trying to get a few of these pieces up to par. So right now we're running the Heartbreaker, which we have not totally maximized. We're going to go in here and see if we can upgrade a little bit of this build a little bit. So let's see what we got here. Let's go optimize our build. We got gloves here. Need more armor. So we need 17 more RDFs. Let's see if we can do anything with the holster. Need a little bit more armor. We need 26 RDFs. How about the knee pads? Knee pads look pretty good there. Been upgrading those. We're up to level 8 expertise. The backpack is key here. Let's see if we can upgrade it. Oh, we can. We can use some. We can upgrade just a tick. Optimize there. And we can see that this status effects is not what we need. So let's recalibrate that backpack. See if we can recalibrate the backpack. Yep, there we go. We got the regen, get the hazard protection. Or we can go crit damage, headshot damage. We're going to go with that regen. Okay, that's looking good there. Awesome. Let's see what we can do with the backpack. Backpack is perfect. And the mask, I don't think we're running that mask on this build. And the reason we can't upgrade the mask is upgraded totally perfect. It is awesome. It is the Catharsis mask. And why do we have Murakami down here? It is because we're running skill duration to get our shield to last a little longer, but it's that 1% armor regeneration. 177,000, 1.8 million to begin with, and it seems to be holding up for the most part. We have went down before. So what we have here is Roosevelt Island. Need to do Grand Washington Hotel.
Incoming backup request.
General Convention Center, Roosevelt Island. So Roosevelt Island is definitely something we have to do because we need it on the weekly, we need it on the daily. So definitely need to do that. Let's see what a lot of loot is over there. And it is green stuff. So let's jump over there. Let's see if we can get any of our friends to come play. And we will run it. So we do the normal thing, fog of war, ragers, damage your gear.
Taking down the outcast stronghold and neutralizing their leader, Emmeline Shaw, will do serious damage to the faction. Also, Henry has intel that a mechanical engineer from the campus settlement was brought here recently, so be on the lookout for captives.
We've got a few hostiles ahead.
Close that gap faster. Switch our guns. Run right past the dude. his head in. Got the shield back, and we're ready to rock and roll again. So, object number 1 then.
More bad guys just past the fuselage of a cargo plane. No indication they heard the shooting.
Anything? Not a goddamn thing. Why are we patrolling this far out? 'Cause Emily told us to. Take it up with her if you gotta complain.
Oh yeah, I remember you. You're the guy that AC/DC wrote that song, "For those about to die, we salute you." Oh. And they had named it after my gun, the rock and roll. There's only one way to rock. You know the heart of rock and roll is still beating. It's your heart in.
Keep your eyes open. It might be nothing, but it might be something. Is that supposed to be helpful, Earl? 'Cause it isn't. Shut your damn mouth before I shut it for you. Both of you shut up. Okay.
Rock and roll dreams come true. Originally recorded for the Jim Steinman solo album because he had to write that album because Meatloaf couldn't sing no more. And 20 years later, they ended up doing all those songs again on Bout Out of Hell 2.
We've got to go for it!
We ought to call this build Elvis. Why? Because it features the King, Breaker, and rock and roll. So, from now on, we'll just call this Elvis. By the way, if you haven't seen the new movie Elvis, young man that plays Elvis Presley in the movie, if he don't get an Oscar nod, something's wrong. It was like watching a modern version of old Elvis clips because he seemed to channel Elvis. Aquan Phoenix did a super job when he did Johnny Cash, no doubt. And had Thomas Huffman not been Philip Thomas Huffman or whatever many names there is actually called, did the Capote thing that same year, any other year, Aquan would have clearly won for his portrayal of Johnny Cash. He just ran. Bad luck to run against. Same year that Huffman did Capote. Remember, rock and roll plus the King definitely equals Elvis.
direct way into the main compound from where you are. If you can get up on the wing, you can detour around to the west along the quarantine barricade. Coming up on a burn pit. At least half a dozen hostiles, but it doesn't look like they're expecting you.
The heat is on. The heat is on. Woo. I'm riding in your car. You turn on the radio. I pull you a little closer. You just say no. I know that you like it. But you know I'm a liar, 'cause when we kiss, ooh, fire.
It's hard to focus with a gun pointed at your head.
That was Bird from Robin Williams Stand Up, Long Live. Well, our IP there,
These guys
Robin.
are insane. I have to get me out of here.
Outcast, don't go away, man. Outcast, just go away.
Shit! Get clear!
little runaway. Well, since this is the King Breaker build with rock and roll, I said a hunka burning love. I say a hunka burning love. No? Okay.
I hope you burn this whole place to the ground.
You know, I don't know how all this started. All I know is that
I'll be happy to put on fire.
we didn't start the fire, but apparently they did.
knows what contaminants for this shit.
Hey, Agent. Thanks. I don't know if I can put into words how much it means that you came and got me. If I don't see you again, I won't.
Another segue into the rock and roll. And we talking about movie hits this summer? Remember, go see Top Gun Maverick. Everybody else has. And you'll hear the theme song to this group, Danger Zone. Bad segue, I know. But we had to do it. We just had to.
You're coming up on the central area, and it looks like they sealed
So
the gate.
if you don't like it,
You're gonna have
let's
to find a way to
give
hunt
a big salute and RIP out to Kevin DeBro, Quiet Riot. Come on, feel the noise, girls. Whatever you do with boys.
Prove that their sacrifice was not in vain.
So story time, bear story time here. I once DJ'd with my best friend and his, technically it was his uncle, but a good friend of ours, Andy Eubank. He is now on Indiana Ag. Big member of that. He's always been in ag reports and things like that as a DJ and communication major. And
Forever lead for all of us. They're sneaking up.
let me get this guy right here. I'm burning for you.
You're toast, baby.
Outcast, I was really not into their music, but okay. Plus they spell their name with a K. I thought that was kind of Little gimmicky, but okay. Time for some rock and roll, baby. Oh, did you just hit your buddy? You knocked him cold. Rock, you hit the man like I've never seen you hit me before. You got the eye of the tiger. It's the cream of the fight. Rising up. No, just not the same, huh?
Be careful. They're bound to be expecting you. What the hell was that?
A group of hostiles is moving toward a boat on the east shore. They're escorting someone who appears to be unarmed.
If Emmeline gets away, finding her isn't going to be easy. You've got to stop that boat. Find a way to the shore and make sure that boat doesn't get away.
Earlier today, maybe it was yesterday, we got this far, and Legendary is doing great. We can see the gate to not coming back right there. We swing right when we probably should have swung left, and it ended very poorly for the group, as we all ended up in 4 even piles of deadness. Ow. Uh-oh. Here, my unfavorite thing, that little thing with the blades on it, robots. Not a fan.
Gonna need to keep my head down.
Olay, Mr. Lawnmower. Olay. Come on, guys, you're slowing me down to get on the boat, because I want to sing the boat song. You sing Dale, Dale. Daylight come and we want to shoot Outcast.
What's going on with that boat?
Hasn't launched yet. Looks like they're in the process of fueling it. There are big tanks on either side of the boat.
Those tanks are primary.
Tanks?
What about
Man, I
Emmeline?
can't take on
Already
tanks.
aboard the boat, assuming that was her.
Armor, big weapons, blow things up. Man, you don't even know my mama. I love my mama about as much as banana and peanut buttered ice cream. My mama, she just loved bananas. I love Priscilla, but I love my mama. Yeah, sure, watching the Elvis build in play, because it is the king of rock and roll. Rock and roll and King Breaker.
You have
We're rocking to the finals.
You are now group leader. Another agent has joined your group.
Bada boom, bada bing. Start spreading the news. I'm leaving today. Why did I gotta leave her early? What did we do wrong? You're all but done. Must have been my great singing that scared him away. Boom. Boom, chugga-lugga-lugga, boom. I can't fight this feeling any longer. I want to shoot you in the head. Hey. I've killed both of the gas tanks. What? What's going on here? Hit me with your best shot. Come on and hit me with your best shot. Hit me with your best shot. Keep your fire away. Come on, you outcast, you don't fight fair. That's okay. See if I care. Send your zappers, it's all in vain. I get up, back on my feet again. So, go on and hit me with your best shot. And the reason is I fight authority and authority always wins. I fight authority and authority always wins. I've been doing it since I was a young kid. I come out grinning. So I fight authority, authority always wins. I am winning.
Outcasts are going to be much less of a problem than before. You know, what happened to them? What they did was even worse. I just hope they're finally at peace.
You shall not pass. Into the fire. I'm falling into the fire. There we go. Roosevelt Island. Rock and roll. King of rock and roll. Otherwise known as Elvis. And the reason why we call it this is the King Breaker is a heartbreaker. And it features rock and roll to get everything started. So the King singing rock and roll makes him a heartbreaker, earth shaker, name taker, and will get you through almost anything. There you go. And you've seen this build so many different ways. The way we're running, it's catharsis. 18th level we got this bad boy. Yeah, incoming repairs, armor regen, protection versus elite, just a little touch there. You know, we forgot to even put a mod on this one, and it's got the armor regen. Still working on maxing out the armor there and that. The gloves, it needs a lot of work. It needs to be maxed out in armor, hazard protection. Here we got the Emperor. We went with the Emperor's Guard. The reason is it's a skill build, and that one extra skill gives that artificial hive and the shield just that little bit more oomph to survive. We got it up to 8% extra armor. We got the armor regen 1% on top of that. We got the hazard protection that we need. A little bit better mod on that one. Then we got the 12% protection versus elite, only upgraded to 5% armor there. We got some armor regen, and we have the armor maxed out. That gives us the holster, which it needs a lot of work, and that's it. You know, we're using the artificer hive because we're using the technician. We're using the mods on here. See, accuracy. Do we have the accuracy there? No, we didn't even have that on there. See, we'll go with the headshots. We do have the laser pointer, and we have the muzzle brake to give us a little bit more crit chance on the rock and roll. The rock and roll mods were just head damage, and need the laser pointer on that one as well. See, we've already improved the build already as we're speaking to you. So there it is, the king of rock and roll, the Elvis build. Kingbreaker, Heartbreaker, rock and roll. How you like me now?